term recurve refers to an indentation along a blade. Or another word that you might be used to hearing instead of recurve is a concave. So here we have an outside curve, which would be a convex, which is easily sharpenable on a stone. But then we have a fairly significant recurve in this blade. For any of you that haven't seen this crazy looking knife, this is the CRKT Nerk tie folder. This was a gift to me. This is a fully integrated one-piece frame in which the frame lock here actually is a part of the knife, and it compresses the lock all the way up here in the frame. Notice it opening and closing. So this handles the entire single piece. So really cool blade. If you like, you can check it out, do some YouTubing on it, but the point of this video is to address that recurve. Now, I don't own a lot of recurve blades just because generally I don't find a use for them, and yeah, they're just not that useful to me, so I generally stay away from recurve blades. I do have a couple, being this Nerk tie. I have a Buck Omni Hunter hunting knife. This is in 420 HC steel, fairly soft steel. One of the problems people have with recurve blades is they just don't know how to sharpen them. If you follow many of my sharpening videos, I always preach traditional whetstone techniques, and the issue we're having is that that recurve won't sharpen on a flat stone. If you look at this more extreme case here with this Nerk tie, when you lay the blade on the stone, that recurve will actually never touch the stone. So how do you sharpen it? Now, I've come up with a very simple, very cheap way of adding a system to your whetstone collection that'll handle these recurves, and I'm about to show it to you right now. So here I have just some various size wooden dowels. Now this one actually has some sandpaper on it already that I've stapled on there. But what I do is I just take some sandpaper and I just snugly wrap it around a dowel, just like that, and then I'll pinch the top. And what I'm left with then is a convex surface that will meet a concave, like in the case of this blade here. And then I just sharpen in a way almost comparable to the rooster method. If you haven't seen the rooster method, click on my video linked here somewhere. And I use those same type of strokes, not pulling directly away or perpendicular, but sort of gliding along the blade. And that's how I sharpen my recurves. Extremely simple method, but it works well. It's cheap for really small or tight recurves. You can see here I have a really small dowel, and I'll use it in the same way as a rooster method, or I would with a stone. I'll work through various grits. I have some 400 grit paper. Here I have some 2000. I might start even lower than 400 if I need to. I would probably still sharpen the convex portion of the blade on my whetstone, and then I would just address the recurve with the dowels as I mentioned. To finish off, to get that shaving sharp edge we're used to, I have a small dowel here that I've glued a piece of leather to. Okay? I just glued it with a bit of, I believe I just used like a spray craft contact cement. And when I'm ready to sharpen, I just give it a little rub down with some compound. And then I can just do my strapping strokes. And it lets me address that recurve. So I hope you like this video, guys. I hope it'll help some of you out, and some of you that might have been scared of recurve blades all along. It's not a big deal. You can see that with just some cheap modifications to your sharpening system, some cheap additions, you can handle recurve blades no problem and have them shaven sharp. Hope you liked the video. Hit the like button if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of recurve blades. And I'll see you in the next video, guys.